Kraken portals in, tidal waves, brings him back here. NG ultimate goes up, double kill there. They give him a two-person advantage. Then they went tower-wise, but Slither had the wards up and really pushed him back. Again, down bottom, Kraken waves in, snags one, and that was Kronos down here, and they just killed Kronos instantly and really left their team kind of face-palming over on the side, but nothing could really do. Looks like we got the reconnect here from ICF. Again, ICF players are Woody on Hellbringer, Skilla Kronos, Rancor Slither, blah blah FU on Glacius, Nern on Polywog Priest, and 4RA is Robin EA on Kraken, Size 5 on NG, BV Demsham, the John Pestilence, and Mother Lover on Playgrider. But looks like we're gonna get a resume here finally. Playgrider picks up 2 bracers now. He's got his boots, and he's got his power supply, counter warding. I would expect to see him maybe get some supporting items now as we move into the late game phase. It's 35 minutes hit. It's really, this is the point in the game where Engineer, Pestilence, and Kronos define the game, and Kronos is really defining it as he still has that token of life. I'm really kind of surprised they're not pushing, but if they do push, they'll run right into a trap, as this team is perfect turtle with that Kraken, so that does make sense on that end anyways. Still nothing from Pesty here in combo with that Warhammer. If he was going BKB, he would have picked up the Mighty Blade. He has had 1,000 gold for quite a bit now, so he is going for Shield Breaker, undoubtedly now. It's confirmed. And he's starting to get his gore going here, maxed out everything, so it's up to stun, except for his ultimate, obviously. But Kronos definitely starting to surpass the competition as he hits level 17 to Kraken's 15, who was their solo mid and is the highest level on the Hellborn side. So yeah, suck it. So they're probably just gonna get some more supporting items, nothing too fancy. Maybe an ulti stick, but that wouldn't really contribute to his team enough, or at all, nonetheless. So, but it looks like NG's gonna get some neutral farm building up here. Try and complete that Savage Maze as quick as he can, because they're gonna need that DPS in the coming fights. He does have the 40 true damage, which is nice. That doesn't go through BKB. I'm not too sure. I don't believe so, anyways. But Polywog Priest with the invis. Definitely doing his job too, scouting out this team. It's going to allow Kronos to come in from the side here and really just kind of screw some people up. There it is. Bomb from NG though. It's not going to really allow Kronos to get too much DPS off in that ulti. Well, that did last for a long time. There's the ultimate now from NG. But Kronos just BKB. It's going to allow him to run in and out of that untouched. And the Kraken pull not really contributing either. They managed to snag purple in that and dark blue, but other than that, only survivors again. Kraken Pest. 2-3 exchange in the Legion side's favor, so they're really starting to show their dominance now with their Kronos pick. And they need to make sure Engineer sits in the back a little bit more so he can throw down his turret later and make sure he doesn't get CC'd by Kronos. And they need to get better disables. I mean, Engineer's bomb can only disable for so long. They definitely need to disable Kronos a little bit better, and they're not really doing that at this stage in the game, which is costing them. Polywog Kronos blinking in here, DPSing Pest, who was CC'd that whole time, and that kill is just going to be free kill for Polywog. So, Hellborn's trying to respawn though. Back up is Engineer, which is the biggest competition for Kronos at this stage in the game. There's a stun slow. Nice bomb there from NG, and then goes his token of life, but he's going to come back up, probably leap out. There's the leap. Excuse me. And that hurt NG a little bit because he set back 300 gold now from that Savage Mace. Or from the second halberd of the Savage Mace. Slither picks up Abyssal Skull. So he's supporting his Kronos mostly. That Abyssal Skull won't really contribute to him, as it is only melee only. It is melee only lifesteal. So it's really just contributing to their carry. Make sure he gets his lifesteal, as you guys know. Whispering Helm and other life steal items like that are now considered attack modifiers, which is in direct conflict with Frost Burn. So it does make sense that he picked up the Abyssal Skull. Abyssal Skull is the only one who doesn't conflict anymore, so Kronos or Slither who has it, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. But it looks like Engineer's going to get a token of life here. Maybe. Frostfield played there from Kraken, which is a nice little slow. Engineer's going to pick up that token. Oh no, Kraken picks up the token. It's a little bit sketchy. I would have expected Engineer to get it. He's the one putting out the most damage. Kraken can only shoot a few spells. Definitely a costly mistake there on 4AR's part. No doubt. They really needed NG to pick that up. And we go into pause number 3. 2 from ICF. 3 from ICF, 1 from AR maybe? No. 2 from ICF, 1 from 4AR, or 3 from ICF. Okay, let's see how everyone's items are progressing. Hellbringer starting to get a little bit more contribution to his team. Picks up Puzzle Box level 1. Kronos is all over the place with these items. He's now going Savage Maze. So he goes Firebrand. So this is his build. Life Tube, Steam Boots, Firebrand, BKB, Slayer, which will be built into a Savage Maze. He is all over the place. He needs to sit down, finish the Frostburn so he can get the final completed attack speed and slow, then get the Savage Maze. Not before. I correct myself, that was the dumbest statement I've ever made. The reason he only went Firebrand is because the ice portion of the weapon counts as an attack modifier, which is in direct conflict with Savage Mace, I do believe. I'm not too sure if Savage Mace is combative or if it is Morph Attack, but that would make sense if that's the reason. But if not, then he's kind of making me facepalm a little bit inside. And it looks like Engineer's going to pick up the second Halberd here. Smart move by him, though, because it'll give him more DPS, as it'll give him 21 more damage, and that'll make it a 30% chance to do 40 true damage, which is nice. And he hasn't been getting too great farms, so that will explain the reason for that. Those 2 pickups before the Slayer. The Slayer will have to come later, and he knows that as well. He really needs Kraken to get some better initiation. I'm so clueless as to why Kraken picked up that token. Like, I have no clue. Like, that's how clueless I am. I have no clue. Tricky. You're gonna watch that. It's tricky shit going around here. Ooh. Slither. Taking a shit ton of damage from that turret. Especially now it's got that 30% true damage chance, and they're jumping in on Illusion Polywog, which is a nice bait for Kronos, but Engineer just barely squeezed. Oh, what a great Kraken ultimate, and here comes the Plague Rider ultimate now. Oh my god, that was so beautiful. I'm oogling in my pants. Oh god. Poly goes down, and that is a massive Hellborn victory. And it looks like they might be able to snag Kronos here. He does have his BKB, though. Leap up soon, I would imagine. There's the 1 second. Oh, perfect leap away, but not far enough from Kraken. Oh, maybe far enough. Oh! Hat-trick Kraken! And that's the reason for that token of life. He came right back up. Oh, my God. That was just a beautiful team fight. As you saw, boom, we start out. Kronos CC's Engineer, but Kraken blinks in beautifully timed and just snags Kronos right out of his ultimate, gives Engineer time to come back into the fight and re-DPS, and now it's going to be up. Can they rush this base in time? Can they get that base tower down? That's the real question right now. Engineer had to go back to base, very low HP, but now he's back out to 1.6k gold. He'll probably move into this middle top lane, pick up his farm, but it doesn't look like this Hellborn side is going to be able to push without him. But that was a massive victory there for the Hellborn side. That really was what they needed there. And that's going to make kills just barely even now. 1 kill advantage now for the Legion. XP now XP now goes to the Hellborn side by 3k. And gold is now spot on even, 100 gold difference. ICF on its 3rd pause here. I don't really have great communication. They didn't know they were gonna pause. It's a little odd.